Welcome back to Monster Hunter World. If you want to know what happened in the first 10 days, you can check for a link in the description to that video. And let's continue on with this journey. So on the morning of day 11, the field team leader tells me that the Meowscular chef started making my meals bigger. I like bigger meals. Too bad I can't taste it. And then went on to tell me about how the Anjanath is a powerful monster and I gotta be prepared for it or I'll get sent home like apparently everyone else before me. Then I headed to the quest board and noticed that I got an optional quest for another ingredient. So I have to go and get it. Let's get those ingredients. Of course, can't forget the daily supply of Kelpie horns. I also remember that I've been lacking in those armor crafting ingredients, so I wanted to use this quest to also gather some of those. So this quest actually turned out to be a bit of an expedition. And of course, some of the local wildlife decided to make a spectacle of themselves while I struggle here to set up crafting trank bombs in my radial menu, as always. What do you want? That's what you get. So flame nuts for better ammo, random bones for I'm not sure what, and thunderbugs for those shock traps. And I found another campsite here in area 15 of the Wildspire Waste, so that's always good.
We could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
And then the Vespoids were hunted down and the quest was completed. Nice. And there's another ingredient I'll never get to taste. Completing the quest also allows the Botanical Research Center to grow some stuff that I've been wanting. And also completing the quest allowed me to apply some more fertilizer for all of those plant growing and harvesting needs. Day 12 started with me at the smithy looking at all the options I've got in upgrading the heavy bowgun that I'm using. And I gotta say the options look very nice. But the ones that I'm looking at and the ones that I'm looking for is anyone that specializes in spread ammo or PS ammo. But none of the options that I had here were looking particularly insane. So I just went ahead and upgraded the ore bowgun that I'm using. On the quest board, I noticed that there was an optional quest that allowed me to unlock some botanical research items. Botanical research item? Let's get that. After accepting that awesome quest, I wanted to take a look back at the smithy to see what new armor sets I've unlocked, if any. And there was a gala suit. I gotta say, I want that gala suit. But I don't have the stuff to get it. Well, that's something I gotta work towards. I usually don't like cosmetics in games, but I gotta say this gala suit looks like $1,000,000. I then checked out the canteen because the field team leader told me that my meals are bigger now. And they are. There's now 4 ingredients instead of 2. That's very nice. Still can't taste the ingredients. Prickly predicament. That doesn't sound good. Can't forget those Kelpie horns. So for this quest, I just gotta be gathering lots and lots of cactuses or cacti. Whichever, doesn't really matter. Cactuses, let's go with that. Gotta gather a lot of cactuses and we'll complete the quest. That's pretty much it. Gather cactuses, complete quest, head back home. Sounds easy enough. I also needed 1 more swine hide for some delivery. I can't even remember what delivery, but it's a delivery. And it's a more swine hide that I need, so I gotta get it. And now I can get more stuff at the Botanical Research Center. Is there gonna be tall grass?
You're the best, for real.
I know. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, mate. So now I can grow some of those needleberries or larchberries for spread or PS ammo, as well as flame nuts for stronger ammo. Now I don't have to go on expeditions to gather all of that, spending 64 years every single time. More canteen ingredients incoming. Let's go get them. Right. So for this quest, we gotta pick up this egg and carry it back to camp and deliver it in the item box. Twice! We gotta kill all of these creatures here because they chase me down and nibble on my face. So yeah, it had to be done. That's one done. One more to go. I completely forgot I had the ghillie mantle, so I think now is a good time to try it. Let's see if it'll work. Well, let's work. It does. I like that. Why did I not think of that earlier? Ghillie mantle makes all the difference. Nice. Well, it's day 13 now, and I think it's time to deal with that Anjanath. And just like any quest that involves a new monster, it begins with tracking it. Because why not, right? And after being acquainted via a cutscene, it was time to hunt. Oh!
Hello there.
Okay. Of course. Another monster had to show up. Yeah, that's gonna start happening very, very frequently. Like, every time you go on a hunt, man, there's always something else that's gonna show up and ruin it all. Yep, in this case, it's this guy. No! And also sometimes when you get hit and you fall down flat like this, it's good to just stay down because you're pretty much invincible until you start getting back up.
Hello there.
And this thing is back again. And just to be on the safe side, the ghillie mantle is always good to carry around for situations like this. Shh! The monster is asleep. Let's try moving quietly and doing inconspicuous things so that it won't wake up. Yep, that was a very close one indeed, isn't it? Or wasn't it?
If you run out of
No, it's about time, mate. This guy took quite a long time.
now that the base is secure, we can focus our attention towards capturing Zora Magdaros.
You can't give me a chance, can you? Well, now that the Anjanath has been taken care of, let's go back to base and see what's going on. When I got back to base, the commander started talking about capturing Zora Magdaros. You know, the giant elder dragon we saw a while back. Yeah, and the operation begins tomorrow. So, I guess I'll see you guys there. Well, it's tomorrow, and this is the operation. We are going to attempt to capture the giant Zora Magdaros, and well, I have no idea how this is gonna go.
Get to your posts now! Use the cannons and ballistae! Wear the beast down!
Right, so for this part of the quest, I pretty much have to load these cannons and fire them at Zora Magdaros repeatedly. Let's get to that. Of course I'm loading this cannon by myself. Now you show up, huh?
Move!
Stupid wing trick. And all the balls are gone. That is what you get. Have some more. No, don't carve the thing!
movement!
Now! Hammer it with all you've got! We need to wear it down!
Oh, come on, you made me drop the ball.
Zora Magdaros is breaching the first barrier!
And despite the fleet's efforts, it just was not enough.
Zora Magdaros has breached the first barrier!
Alright, next phase. Zora Magdaros has broken through! Hunters, grab your transports and proceed to the mounting phase of the operation!
Run its back, old man! Give us some orders!
Find the magma cores on Zora's shell. Those are its weak points, so if you attack them, it'll wear the beast down.
So now we have to search for these rock things that's protruding out of its shell and damage it enough so that... just damage it enough.
Magma core destroyed!
Ah.
Boy, Zora Magdaros did not like that one bit.
Good! Find the next one!
Oh,
Second magma core destroyed! Huh? Something's
Okay.
happening. Wait long?
and during our mission, the Sirius handler was kind enough to come and drop some supplies for us. My own handler could not have done that. Yeah, honestly I prefer the Sirius handler though. My handler's pathetic. Found another magma core on Zora's head, but it couldn't stand a chance against my mad Bogan skills. Through a random mining outcrop I saw here, I found the missing material for that upgrade that I wanted.
Magma core destroyed!
Okay, that's enough. Move towards the second barrier.
This is me waiting for the rest of the fleet to lure Zora Magdaros to the next barrier so that the next phase of the quest can begin. So I'm just here, you know, waiting. I'm still waiting for them to lure Zora Magdaros to the barrier. Maybe it's just that Zora Magdaros is a bit slow today. Maybe I think that's the case. Maybe we just caught her on a bad day, I think. Or maybe they should have built the barrier closer.
Alright, let's restrain this beast. Ready your one-shot binders. Ready your binders. Fire!
So we've restrained Zora Magdaros one last time, and as the commander's plans going nice and smoothly, some mysterious black figure monster thing showed up from the sky and just started causing mayhem. And now us, or I as the hunter, has to deal with it. As always.
Mysterious black monster we've been hearing about. The one that left those stories behind.
While I was dealing with the mysterious Nergigante, the commander ordered some supporting ballista fire, and then this guy showed up out of nowhere in armor with a long sword and started busting chops. But it still wasn't enough, as Zora Magdaros broke free from those one-shot binders and, well, we had to call it a day because we ran out of supplies. The commander's plan just simply did not work. And I gotta say, in the world of Monster Hunter, such a feat is definitely going in the history books. It has to. After that big flop of a quest and attempt at capturing Zora Magdaros, regrouping at base, the fellas wanna go after it still. But we just have no supplies, and that's the only problem. But there was a plan to at least go after it and follow it through the giant fissure it made in the ravine there. So that's where we're going next. But before doing anything drastic, I liaised with the botanist people, and I got a quest. So you know what that means. Time to plant more herbs. This guy has been here since I have arrived at this village. How much can you eat? Do I smell more canteen ingredients? I think I do. Oh no. Wyvern eggs? That's not gonna be fun. Well guys, let's go hunt a Rathian because we have herbs to plant. Rathian. No! Get back here. Wow. Yes, for those of you who noticed, yeah, I completely forgot to eat. Again. And right back to it. Properly this time. Ah. Ah. Okay, something's broken. Nice. Yeah, that works. That's big damage. And I finally took down this terrible terror. Let's go plant some herbs now. Really, I could have crafted one this whole time? That was awesome. I was heading over to the smithy here and had a small miscalculation. I ended up in the gathering hub and I realized something.
Hey, partner.
I'm the only one here. Right then, I went to the smithy, got myself an upgrade. Day 16 was filled with me doing this quest over and over so that I can get some stuff going in the Botanical Research Center because I needed some supplies and I don't have them. Day 17, I found myself here in the Great Ravine, you know, near the fissure where we failed to capture Zora Magdros, and we just followed this path and we ended up in the Coral Highlands.
I'm there.
And with my handler being the little toddler that she is, pathetic, she wanted to race to see who can get to the bottom there the fastest. But why? You don't know anything about this biome. You could get eaten the second you get down there. Well, you know what? Let her go on then. I don't need her. And because of her literal childishness and carelessness and stupidity, I might add, we both ended up unconscious because of something that she most likely caused. And well, we woke up here at this research base. This research base happens to be that of the 3rd Fleet and she's their leader and she wants to know how we got here. We told her that we tried to capture Zora Magdaros, and she looked at us as if we were crazy. My same reaction when I heard the commander wanted to capture it. See, I told you, it wasn't just me. At this point in the game, I unlocked charms, which grants skills depending on what charm you're using, and how many levels of those skills you get depend on the level of that charm. And there are some on this list that I must get. And I spoke with the botanist people again and got another quest. No, wait, this is a delivery. Aquasac! Now it's time to go on an expedition in the Coral Highlands to search for a few things. Whatever a Zizi-Yaku is, and also to find that next campsite. Luckily, because I've played this game before, I know exactly where that campsite is. As for this Zizi-Yaku, that guy could be anywhere on the map. Well, I found something called Aqua Core Ore, if that's how you say that, and I need that for some of the charms that I want. Okay, well, I found something I know I shouldn't encounter right about now.
That's the monster we ran into earlier. Must be the big boss around these parts.
I am the big boss around these parts. What are you talking about? See? I told you. I know where the campsite is.
Let's ask the head honchos.
Can I, like, please get some Aqua Core Ore? You know, it would be nice, game. It would be nice. Well, there's another monster for you. That's not a Zizi-Yaku. I told you, this guy is gonna be somewhere on the map, and I just won't find it. Ah yes, that's the Zizi-Yaku that I took 54 years to find. So now it's time to head back to the research base, and with my awesome expedition skills, I covered the entire map. Awesome! Well, it's day 18 now, and I want to get that delivery quest out of the way, and I needed 2 aqua sacs. I get that from Jayua Toras, if that's how you say that. So let's get on with it. Of course, this time I will not forget to eat, because I've done that far too much times already. Yep, here comes the Barroth. I told you, almost every single one of your quests are gonna be like this. You go after one monster, and every other monster shows up and just starts ruining your day. Well, after all of the struggle, the hunt was a success. I did not get anything from the carving, but I did get 1 aqua sac from the rewards. But guess what? I needed 2, so you know exactly what that means. Well, time to do that again. So I went Jayua Toras hunting again, and well, I got a second aqua sac. Well, there's a second one. And what can I say? Items were delivered, and I got myself a bigger harvest box. Well, it's the morning of day 19 now, and I have my eyes set on this glutton's charm here. You know, faster eating means I'll spend less time healing myself. And that is a good thing. Forgot to eat again. Always forgetting that. Right. Gotta make sure we're on a full stomach. What? I didn't forget to eat. What are you talking about? And just like that, 1 great Jagras has been served. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now I can gobble, gobble. I was looking through all of the different heavy bowguns here, and I saw the great Jagras heavy bowgun specializes in spread ammo a bit. So I wanted to get that. And I also saw the Puke Puke one, it has better stats for PS ammo. So I also wanted to go after that. So it's time to deal with some more great Jagrases to get that heavy bowgun. But you see, the thing about a capture quest, if you slay the monster, well, you fail the quest. And that I did. Aren't you proud of me? Because I sure am.
That's okay. Get yourself prepped and try again.
Really, handler? That's all you gotta say to me? What kind of handler are you? I'll tell you. You've got to be literally by far the worst handler like I've ever seen. Anyone else is better than you. Alright, take 2 at capturing a Great Jagras. Literally the easiest thing anyone can ever do, and apparently I can't even do that.
Canteen.
Hey, I actually got it this time. It's about time, mate. Yes, that's right. Bigger guns are being made. Now, after all that shenanigans on day 19, today it's time to get that Puke heavy bowgun. Because I gotta get that PS ammo setup going, and that heavy bowgun is better suited for it. And what better time is there to test out the newly acquired Great Jagras heavy bowgun with that spread ammo? And with all that guns are blazing madness going on, I can safely say that ammo has been spreaded and Puke has been deaded. Hey, that rhymes. I'm great at this stuff, but I'm gonna write that one down so I won't forget it. But I did not get everything that I wanted, so I'm gonna have to go hunt another Puke again. So yeah. And well, there's the final missing piece from the Puke. Now I just need to get some coral crystals, and well, I get that from the Coral Highlands. So, let's head over there now. Well, there's one coral crystal of many that I need. Well, I met some cat-looking like creatures riding some of these smaller monsters here, and now I gotta fight them. Nice. After defeating them, I had to chase them down. Saw a lot of mining outcrops, and I mean a lot of mining outcrops. But guess what? Not a single coral crystal. So I finally found their little hideout here. There was a bit of a conversation, and then I got a quest. I then left them there and continued on with my expedition to get some coral crystals, and I keep getting everything else. But with enough patience, and I mean patience, I finally got it. Let's go get that heavy bowgun. Hopefully it's not a disappointment. Well, it doesn't seem to disappoint at all. It has better recoil for PS ammo too, and from the looks of this, faster reloads. That makes all the difference. Well, it is the end of day 20 now, so I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I hope you all are looking forward to see what happens next, because I also don't know. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell for more, and I'll see you guys next time.